All right, y'all. Everybody knows about the Paige scandal, but I'm going to give my own spin on it and opinion. Just this past Monday night, Paige answered the critics and the trolls with her own public statement regarding the incident, where she says, I made a big mistake, huge. I put trust in the hands of someone that took advantage of a young girl years ago. Now, right there is a red flag. She's not that young. She basically looked the same as she does now. And apparently, all this went down during her NXT days. And now I came across an article claiming that where Ryback claims he was the one filming her, Maddox, and Xavier Woods. He says that she wanted Ryback in on the video too, but he declined. How true that is, I don't know. But of course, I'm leaning on that's total bullshit. Anyway, this public statement that she makes all the way through sounds like something a politician would say, where she says there were days where she wanted to harm herself. She thought her husband, who's not her husband, or who wasn't her husband yet, is now her husband because they got married this past Wednesday as of this video. Anyway, she said her husband might leave her, her family might disown her, but they've shown her nothing but support. She says we are all human, and she calls people trolls, behind the keyboard, cowards. Now, here's my spin on this. Here's the thing. When this scandal came out, her stock increased and went through the roof. WrestleMania buy rates, I believe, are going to go up because of this scandal. And as we all saw in Brooklyn, New York on Monday Night Raw, the crowd chanted, "We want Paige." That's a positive, in my opinion. I don't think her and Del Rio are suffering too much. And personally, this is business. This might have been a strategic business move for her, in my opinion. I think someone, her or whoever, somebody in WWE, wanted this video to get released. WWE is a PG show, right? Well, a sex scandal is going to help sell WrestleMania this Sunday. Think about it. So her stock has increased 100 times more than it was before. She became relevant again when this happened. So my whole take, like I said, I believe this was business. If it wasn't, hey, I'm not knocking Paige, and I do support her because I'm a Paige fan myself. I believe she was a good wrestler. I'd rather see her stay, as Eva Marie is leaving, which is a good thing. But for her to make this statement and say all this sounds like a politician. Paige, people in the real world don't like politicians. So I wouldn't go on a crusade of people who are victims. You were a grown woman even then. You could have said no and should have said no. And I can't stress this enough to all celebrities, athletes, etc., etc. When you're dating somebody and you want to be intimate, turn the camcorders off. Turn the cell phones off. Problem solved. This wouldn't happen if you just keep the cameras in the closets and turn the cell phones off. Part of her statement also says, think before you act. She could have done that. So, and not just her, everybody involved. Xavier Woods, Brad Maddox, no cameras should have been rolling. So, also part of the statement, bring awareness. I mean, yeah, you say all this after the fact. You say all this after the fact that this has all come to light and is now on the internet. So once again, double standard here. This is a win-win for everybody. It's a win-win for Paige because if she's fired, she'll be in high demand on the indies. She'll be in high demand in TNA since her now husband is in TNA. And I'm pretty sure she's getting calls off the hook from from Vivid, because as you know, Vivid has gone on a campaign to recruit any ex WWE diva to make porn. We've seen China, we've seen Sunny. Paige could be next for the right price. So I don't believe Paige is the victim that she's making herself out to be. Once again, that's my opinion. I'm gonna leave the link for the statement in the description below. Like, share, and subscribe, and tell me what you think. Peace.